to my third video today, and today I'm going to show you how to do the Power Rangers Time Force morph. So I know I'm not doing it in order. I was going to do Mighty Morphin next, but I think that might be my next video, so I'm going to do Time Force right now, and then I'm going to do Mighty Morphin next. And then I might go in order depending. Please tell me if I'm wrong with the order. I don't really know the order after a certain Power Rangers, like Lightspeed Rescue, Wild Force, Time Force, Dino. I think it goes Wild Force, Time Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Operation Overdrive. Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, RPM Samurai, Megaforce, Super Megaforce. Samurai, Super Samurai, Megaforce, Super Megaforce, Dino Charge, and Dino Supercharge, which has been officially announced by Bandai. That has been officially announced by Bandai, and in the show, let me talk a little bit about Dino Charge, and then I'll show you how to do Time Force. So, what happened was Bandai kind of made a mistake when they did the Dino Charge. Before the theme song came on, it explained the whole thing. Millions of years ago, Sledge and all that stuff. So, sorry about the shirt change, the error. My mom made me change the shirt. Tried to tell her that I can't do that in the middle of a video, but maybe do it anyway. So, like I was saying, when they told about Inner Gems, and when Keeper did the Inner Gems had dinosaurs, they showed the Red Ranger, Black Ranger, Blue Ranger, Pink Ranger, and Green Ranger. In the first episode, showed the Gold Ranger, which was, I wouldn't say a mistake, because Pterodactyl and Gold would go together, if you think about it. If they weren't going to have a yellow Dinosaur Ranger, and they were going and if they every time they do a dinosaur-themed show, they use 3 dinosaurs. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is always the red. They use Triceratops, and then they use... Sorry about that if you heard a lot of noise. But, yeah. Meanwhile, what was I talking about? Hang on. Sorry about this. Yeah. Gold Ranger and they always use Triceratops and Tyrannosaurus Rex, Triceratops and Pterodactyl. And this time, kind of got smart and didn't get, tried to do some research on some dinosaurs. They got smart and used other dinosaurs they never used before. Unless it was, for auxiliary source or something in other shows. I don't think Mighty Morphin had any auxiliary source, such as the Parasaurolophus, which may be butchered the name. But, well, I'm not gonna bore you people, so, I'm just gonna get to the point of me doing this. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but if you look at it, right there, boy, you see the aqua energy bonding to the Ankylosaurus, which we already learned that. And let Sleeping Zords lie. Right beside the Ankylosaurus was a Pachycephalosaurus, and it was bonding to the gray gem, which this thingy right here, one day I was messing with it, and when I messed with it, it was not wanting to turn on because I have 306 batteries in here, and it's supposed to be 11 something batteries. So when I turned it on, it didn't want to turn all the way, and I knew it would, so I just kind of messed with it because I had to mess with it to get it to turn on all the way. And when it did turn on all the way, it kind of just gave up all the sounds. So instead of a Gray Ranger, hey people, we're having a Graphite Ranger. Yeah, it's not really spoiling it because they basically told us all the Rangers. If you watch Kyryojur, then you know what's coming up. But it basically told us all the Rangers. People have found out pins. They even released the Pachysord. And they only have a Graphite Ranger. They may be hinting that we're getting the Graphite Ranger and the Aqua Ranger soon because, well, they already showed off their Energems. They have their Zords released. Well, everything took Ankylosaurus doesn't make sense. If they're going to release a Zord that didn't have a Ranger yet, they should have released the Ankylozord, because we have the Ankylozord in the show, triangular formation. Why not have that playability in the toy? Come on, Bandai, be smart. So, I'm not going to bore you anymore, so here we go. Here is how you do the Time Force morph. So first off, they go start by saying, ready, and then the other Rangers say ready, because, well, they're ready. And then you go Time Force, Time Morph. Time Force, Time Morph. Now let me explain that to you. First you're going to raise your arms out like this. Go Time Force. Well, it's not Time Force, Time Morph. That's my own little thing I do. I'm going to show you my own little thing I do, but it's time for Time Force. So, you're going to do your arms like this, bring it in, and then you're going to go out like this, and press the button on the morpher. And that's the Time Force morph. Yeah, most people think it's this. Time Force, most people think it's this. It's Time Force. But it's actually this. It's Time Force. And I do it real quick so you don't know what's going on. It's Time Force, Time Morph. So it goes like this. So it all looks like this. It's Time Force. So that's how you do the Time Force morph. And here's the only little thing I do. Ready? Time Force, Time Morph. And don't get it confused. Most people think it's Time Force. They don't say Time Force twice. Just letting you know. So, see you in my next video, which will be Mighty Morphin. I promise you, the next video will be Mighty Morphin. See you soon.